That's it, Roach. Slower. Greetings. Impressive tavern.
Tavern? This ain't no tavern.
So what do folk do?
At times, one will take the other and give 'em a good slapping, aye? But mostly, folk come here to drink, eat.
About what folk do at a tavern.
You Continentals don't understand a thing. You need...
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
Yeah, what can I get you?
What are you peddling? Let me have a look. Farewell.
Who's that oddball? Ooh, where are you walking?
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjord. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever...
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Return one day. You twisted me over.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Oh, that would make quick work of the beast.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
drink last night too?
The ship carrying the gin sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No. Getting in or not?
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh. They're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cabin. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship.
Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What do we do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn, or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Found a wreck. It's been here a while. A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skellige.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimmen man, so he was from Pharaoh. Got something. A Skellige's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Bearing Clan Hamai symbols. Longship belonged to Clan Dimmen.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and the avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu folche beidem ein eichte iliveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it that
Aisu
transverse cut through the
folche
pelvis?
beidem
Surgical
ein
precision.
eichte
No
iliveid.
conventional weapon can do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the... Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton. No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing here. Wonder what this means. Interesting.
Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Devired me Castle.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
I think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do. was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron, collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. See you later. Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions. Greetings.
The Witcher known as the White Wolf.
I'll be fine. Heard Hjalmar came here to gather men for his expedition.
Aye, he did. Such spirit. Stormed in, swept.
Guess that was enough.
They carried him out on their shoulders, yelling all the while, "We'll win back the forge, string that jet." Should have seen it, Witcher. Brought tears to my eyes.
They wanted to take back a fort.
Never heard the Unvikers forged the best armor in these isles. Their swordsmiths are nothing.
Because we made our blades like the dwarves forged their seals. How do you know? That's a clan.
Got some friends who are dwarves.
Mayhaps you do. But the orc
Hjalmar seems popular.
is cracksome.
Clever lad. Put together a fine crew. The Unvik lads he took on. No spring minnow. Viggy, that's it.
Hjalmar must have had a plan. Tell me about it.
Plans? Ha! As I recall, Viggy wanted to...
They say the giant came from there.
To the harsh winter. Suited that man-eater perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Another one don't believe Ragnarok.
So long.
Glad to be of service. Greetings, welcome.
What smells so... Actually kinda in the mood for cards. Careful.
I'm always...
Hey, come on.
Brand those swords, but I can firmly trust you.
You see the white-haired fairy. Seems to drink last night too. Organizing chamomile.
Would you like to buy something from me stash?
Maybe. Let me see what you got. Let's play cards. Gwent.
Don't eat so much. Why the spit not? Because if you get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled in your entrails, there'll be no hope for you.
Fulmer's right. Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raid. After though, rebel till you drop.
Seen that plan? Strange long sea fiends, kittle dagon. Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners.
Let me guess. They're tearing your...
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
That's dear, it is. But could be worth it.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab trap. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
One wreck after another. One wreck after another. You look at them. That's no
What'll they think of next?
Amazing.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son. Cavill, our son. He went out fishing and didn't come back. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch and we went looking for him.
Small comfort, I know. But the drown...
ye looking at?
Another victim. That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby. Again. Slime and rotting flesh. Human bones. Unbroken, but the marrow's been sucked out. Need a long, thin tongue for that. More drowners. A pelvis, scratched up, long wide claw marks.
monster's lair. But definitely not a drowner's. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands cover up my scent. That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless...
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old, clever one. She was...
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys...
Thanks. So long.
Damage was done in battle. Drunkards ran smack into an iceberg. That's what snapped their oars. How'd he make his war? On a screen.
Come on now.
Was he to survive?
Who's gonna talk?
Not talk at all.
Yeah. Vacant.
Giddy up.
There's something beautiful there. Ugh.
What became of those nice barrel lads who got treasure hunting in the road?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Mind if I have a look at your herbs? See ya.
Fare thee well.
I recognize your type of mile of fish upstream.
Perhaps. We should ask Freya.
She's a great...
son sails with Holger.
Move it!
You're a witcher, right?
In the woods, like the grunting of a deer. A little louder. I run back
What
to the
Jack's
village.
witcher?
Come on now.
Druids managed to contain the curse,
That-
but the pestilence still blows in the winds.
Right. You've been bothered here. Wait, you become.
Faster.
Virgin, mother, and crone.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Greetings. You're in luck.
Let me see what. How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
My dad's off fighting the black ones.
Come on, Roach.
Told them don't enter the wood.
Hey-ya!
Black furries wanted to take some.
We've offended him, Sven. The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old path.
Offended him? The monster's killed 5 already. He does.
Split his ribcage. A strong.
That's so. And who might you be?
Geralt. I'm a witcher.
A killer for hire. What do you seek here?
Saw your notice.
What notice? This village is home.
Sure about that? Beast.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
You said the creature wants revenge. Why?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are uncreate. What others buy with gold.
We are slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair...
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not near...
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
Suppose we show our axe and remember that.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
Thin and deep cuts, brought him like a razor.
Must be the one the Jarl summoned.
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads. Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory. Smashed bones. That takes strength. No point in trying to parry its blows. Thin and deep cuts, not unlike a razor. A Leshen. Male. Very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the villagers. Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. I remember. I was just a lad. Lug. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous, but I should...
Rid us of him. Yet he's what made us invincible.
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path. Restore the old ways. Roam the woods with knife and spade. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game. Do as they did. Go south along the brook. Submit.
There's no guarantee your method will work, and the risks are great. Probably easier to just kill the Leshen.
If the spirit dies, all game will leave the woods. Our men will lose their strength, and our women will be rendered barren.
Still better than certain death.
You're not from here. You don't understand. Death isn't...
Gotta give this some thought. So long.
Pardon that. Well,
Skin on the sleeve.
You know we're Don't you ignore that witch yet.
Flying my fight.
Oh, where bear bite you?
From barrel hoops to blades, I've got it all. But I'm guessing you're more interested in...
Show me what you... Let's play cards.
Forward!
Good start.
You all dressed up for me, Hildy?
Maybe for you.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression.
Told you. He likes kill.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast, then. Just as I said.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the...
Just one small problem. The Leshens...
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words up.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up. Don't want no stinky husband.
No respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch, ye.
Now here's a manly one. Not like
Tell the
good
yarn.
for nothing,
He's
Sven.
in charge.
Some go bald, others go grey.
Evil wherever I find it. I grant our foes I shall name
Sven
evil
visit
wherever
today?
I find it. I grant our foes
Pull that one on over. Don't let him get away.
Move it! Hey there. Move it!
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
The Leshen's chosen the girl. Damn it.
I could have married a continental man.
I shall name evil wherever I find it. I grant our foes
So, find out who's mates with the beast.
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them caught. And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monsters.
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
The Leshen's marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us. For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
Sturdy lad.
Leshen's territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast. Faster. Take it easy. The Leshen accepted my offering.
I saw the smoke rise and crows dancing.
You'll see in a few days. I've done my...
Expecting coin, eh? Don't fret, take it. You've earned every last bit.
You do know young boys will continue to die at the Covenant Stone trying to become hunters. The killing will never end.
I've not paid you to lecture me. You've done...
Well, well, Harold. Paying the witcher behind our backs to sod off and let the monster live!
We finished off the other elders. Just what?
Death's but another stage in the cycle. I am...
Begone, witcher, and you can keep your coin.
Think murder will change something?
You've done your part. Got your coin. What are you waiting for? No monsters left around here.
I won't let you kill him.
The Witcher first! Get him!
He's in charge. I know your kind.
Hey-ya!
Greetings.
Show me. So long.
Hey there.
Giddy up.
Oh!
Hey. Lead our ways, Drifter.
Slower. Ugly bastard.